That man just saved me hours of weed eating. Good morning. Today we're going to get started on fall planting. Good morning, I'm Kathleen Pate and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to plant some pumpkins, some melons, some cucumbers, and some watermelons and see if we can get them to ripen before it gets too cold. Okay, so the planting process, it's pretty simple. I have a hole, I have a little fertilizer. I'm going to put about not even a quarter of a cup of 13, 13, 13. I'm going to add a little bit of water. And then I'm going to plant my pepper. Just like that. And then I'm going to give it a little drink of water. And that's it. That's how we plant. I got 10 hens and I got 9 eggs today. Hey big boy. Hey big boy, aren't you pretty? What's up, big boy? Why are you following me around? I don't have anything. It's not dinner time yet. Oh goodness. Sorry for the red sweaty face, but it's been really hot outside today. I decided to stop what I was doing since I was doing some chicken videos and tell you my first chicken story. We're gonna call it the first chicken processing story. And this was several years ago. I had a small flock of hens in my backyard in South Florida. Well, it was hunting season, and we ended up having a rooster, and my husband promised me that before he left that he would take care of this rooster who was starting to crow. Can't have roosters make too much noise in our little neighborhood. It's not gonna happen. So he left, and the next morning I woke up to this little rooster trying to crow. Yeah, we just can't have that. So I sat down on my computer and I started to do research on how I could dispatch this little rooster as humanely as possible. And I discovered that you can put small animals in the freezer and they would die. They would freeze to death and die. So I'm thinking this is the most humane way that I could get rid of this chicken, because I just could not go out there and wring its neck. I just couldn't do it. So I was working midnight shift. So before I left for work, I got this little rooster and I turned him upside down and he went to sleep, and I wrapped him up tightly in 2 little bags and I stuck him in our deep freezer, knowing that in the morning I would come home, the deed would be done, and I could that would be the end of it. It'd be done. So I go to work, I come home. The first thing I do is I go out to go get the chicken, or the rooster. I need to do this as quickly as possible and just be done with it. So I go in there, I open the door, and the rooster is standing up in my freezer. He's still in the bags, but he's standing up and he's shivering. And I'm like, oh my goodness, what have I done? So I pull him out real quick. I check him over. He doesn't seem to be too badly injured. He had a little frostbite on his comb. I put him back outside, and I didn't hear a peep out of him until well after my husband had come home from his hunting trip. However, my mistake is that after this happened, I called my husband, and of course he's with his buddy, and I tell him this over the phone, and he has it on speakerphone. And they're laughing at me hysterically, which it is a funny story. I was totally embarrassed because, you know, I tried to do this, it didn't work. History of my life. But anyway, my husband and his buddy got more mileage out of that story. I mean, if my husband was still alive, he'd still be telling that story to whoever would listen to it. But that was my first fail at trying to dispatch a chicken, and this is the first story of 3. So I'll probably tell the second story in another video. So you're just gonna have to come back and hear the stories of my chicken adventures. Go get him, Justice. Go get him, Justice. Go make those chickens go back to the backyard. Go get him. Make him go to the backyard. Justice. Justice, you're supposed to be a farm dog. Justice, that's not chickens. There's no chickens down there. The chickens are over here. Justice, go get the chickens. Yeah, she's a chipmunk dog. Go get those chickens. Don't. No. Chickens! That man just saved me hours of weed eating. Today is a good day. Get it, boys, get it. Awesome. He's coming back and getting the whole ditch. That is awesome. That is so awesome. Thank you, fellas. That's just wonderful. I am very thankful for the guys in the John Deeres today. I don't know if they were the DOC for Alabama or for Tuscaloosa, but this usually takes me hours of work. Today, with a weed eater, it took me about 30 minutes. This is just awesome.